is raising a ton of money because Mark Kelly has been a loyal vote for the radical left. Mark Kelly ran as a moderate, which is why he won by 6 points when, Joe Biden didn't. And, that moderate to conservative independent voter that Donald Trump was beating Biden by in that state by 30 points, they were tied among Martha McSally and Mark Kelly. They bought it hook, line, and sinker. And he's being rewarded by dark money for being a radical leftist vote in the upper chamber. Now, Sinema is going to run into problems and will have to raise money from other avenues. She'll be all right, but she has chosen to align herself more with voters than Mark Kelly has. Mark Kelly, I told you guys how this was going to go. And here's one of the points where Rich is going to be brutally honest. The man used the shooting of his wife to garner sympathy. He was never a moderate. He was about as moderate as Bill Nelson was in the final stages of his Senate career in Florida. He used his experience as an astronaut to try to play to older conservative voters too. He used his experience with the military to try to play with that, and he definitely exploited the shooting of his wife to garner sympathy votes. But he was never a moderate. And you could tell by how he reacted to the shooting of his wife. And God forbid, I feel for the man. I'm a married man myself. I get it. But I'm not sure I would change my fundamental principles and I know that to be the case because I was not from a great neighborhood. Gun control was prevalent. Strict. Very strict. It never stopped guns. It never stopped the criminals. And they didn't come from Alabama. They came from corrupt politicians and organized crime. They didn't come from some phony gun show in Florida where they don't ask you for your license. Been to numerous gun shows in Florida. I dare you to try to walk away with a gun at a gun show that same day without showing your concealed permit. Knock yourself out. Now, can it happen? I'm sure. I've just never seen a gun show where it did happen before. And even if it did, again, guns that are confiscated before somebody gets thrown in Rikers Island and then is sold by some crooked politician or with police friends who have access. That's where the guns came from in my neighborhood. And I never changed my views. It didn't work. Those laws never worked. Especially against AR-15s. Gun violence was handgun violence. Not that I'm making a case for handguns. I'm not. I like my handguns entirely too much. I'm just saying. Wasn't people running around with squad automatic weapons, otherwise known as the saw, lighting up the block. There was somebody who just got a 32 off some crooked cop, or a 45, or a 22. Small caliber actually was much more popular because it was not as loud. Crap. And he used that. He exploited what happened to his wife. Like Hillary Clinton cried before the New Hampshire primary. And he got into the Senate and did exactly what Martha McSally said he would do. And he's being rewarded for it. And for all of the talk, the anti-Citizens United talk, Democrats have become far more proficient at raising and using dark money than Republicans. It's not even close, especially when it comes to House and Senate races. It's not even close. If you're a Democrat who's upset about Citizens United and if you're, as a matter of principle, offended and opposed, then you should be looking at your own party because that's where it's all going. Hi folks, Rich Baris, the People's Pundit, host of Inside the Numbers with the People's Pundit, and co-host of What Are the Odds with Barnes and Baris. If you liked what the New York Post called above average transparency,
then go ahead and like the page, share the videos, and hit that notification bell. It'll let you know when we're going to go live.